Playoff hockey is back, and the Huskies will be heading to Kalamazoo, Michigan to take on the Western Michigan Broncos. Welcome back to Husky Hockey Weekend Preview. I'm your host, Felicity Harding. Last weekend, the Huskies wrapped up their regular season at home against the University of Minnesota Duluth. The Huskies were able to pull off a comeback on Friday night to get a 3-2 overtime win, but fell short of a comeback on Saturday, losing 3-2 in regulation, earning the weekend split. The Huskies saw multi-point weekends from sophomore forward Tyson Gross, who had 2 assists, junior forward Adam Ingram, who also had 2 assists, and junior defenseman Cooper Wiley, who had an assist as well as the overtime goal on Friday night. In the regular season, the Huskies' faceoffs finished 12th in the nation, having a win percentage of 53.1%, and will be looking to continue their success in the dot throughout the postseason. Their faceoff success was led by senior forward Mason Salquist, along with sophomore forwards Tyson Gross and Werner Miettinen. The three won 945 of their 1,692 faceoffs, winning 55.9%. The Huskies were led by their underclassmen, as all 5 of their top point players were freshmen or sophomores, and 7 of their top 10 were underclassmen. Freshman forward Austin Bernovic led the team, while sophomore forwards Tyson Gross, Barrett Hall, Werner Miettinen, and Damon Gardner all followed right behind him. The underclassmen were accountable for 139 of the Huskies' 196 points earned throughout the season. Austin Bernovic, along with freshman defenseman Colin Ralph, have been named to the NCHC All-Rookie team. The freshman duo becomes the first Huskies pair to earn NCHC All-Rookie honors since Nick Perbix and Nolan Walker in the 2018-19 season. The Huskies also saw an incredible performance from sophomore goaltender Isaac Posh throughout the season. He had a goals against average of 2.14 and a save percentage of .929. His goals against average finished top 20 in the nation, and his save percentage finished in the top 10. In conference-only games, Posh had a goals against average of 2.43 and a save percentage of .924, making his goals against average 4th in the NCHC and his save percentage 3rd. On the opposite side of the ice will be Western Michigan goaltenders freshman Hampton Slukinski and graduate student Cameron Rowe. In conference games, Slukinski led the NCHC in goals against average with 2.04 and was 4th with a save percentage of .915. Rowe finished right behind Slukinski in goals against average, sitting 2nd with an average of 2.09. In conference games, Slukinski led the NCHC in goals against average with 2.04 and was 4th with a .915 save percentage. Rowe finished right behind Slukinski in goals against average, sitting 2nd with an average of 2.09. Rowe also had a save percentage of .925, which was good for 2nd in the NCHC. Special teams was another bright spot for the Broncos, as their penalty kill finished 4th in the nation at 88.2%, and their power play finished 12th with 22 power play goals on 89 attempts. Sophomore forward Alex Bump and junior forward Liam Valente led the Broncos on the power play, both having 6 power play goals. Last week, the Broncos were in Ohio taking on the Miami Redhawks, where they won the first game 8-3 and then won 5-2, earning the weekend sweep. Sophomore forward Grant Slukinski led the Broncos with 2 goals and 3 assists, while freshman forward Zach Naring had 3 goals and 1 assist, and junior defenseman Robbie Drasner had 3 assists. When the two teams met earlier in the season in Kalamazoo, the Broncos swept the Huskies and saw standout performances from sophomore forward Grant Slukinski and junior forward Tristan Lemire. Slukinski had 1 goal and 4 assists against the Huskies, while Lemire had 3 goals for a hat trick in the first game and also had 1 assist in the series. Last season, the Huskies and Broncos met in the first round of the NCHC playoffs, where the Huskies were able to beat the Broncos in 3 games at the Brooks Center. The Huskies and Broncos will be facing off in a 3-game series. Their series will be one of 4 NCHC playoff matchups, with the 4 winners of their respective matchups moving on to the next round of the NCHC playoffs. This weekend, the Huskies and Broncos will be fighting for NCHC Frozen Faceoff semifinal spot and the chance to play at the X in St. Paul. If you're unable to make it to Lawson Arena, you can watch on NCHC TV or listen on KNSI. I'm Felicity Harding. This is Husky Hockey Weekend Preview.